All right, let's talk about something. What if you could start building your financial future like right now with just the change you have in your pocket? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. Welcome to the $1 challenge.
Yep, you heard me. One single dollar. We're not talking about needing thousands or even hundreds to get started, just $1. And by the time we're done here, you're gonna know exactly how to put that dollar to work. But okay, let's get real for a second. Can a single dollar actually make a difference? I mean, seriously, can you build real, actual wealth starting with this? The answer, well, it's probably not what you think. All right, let's really dig into this because this idea right here, it's the key to everything. So many of us have been taught that investing is some exclusive club for rich people, right? That you need a ton of cash just to get in the door. Well, that's just flat out wrong. And today, we're gonna tear that idea down. You know, I call this the $1 lie. It's that nagging voice in the back of your head that says, oh, I'll start when I have more money, or I'm not ready yet. It's the myth that keeps us waiting for some perfect moment that, let's be honest, never shows up. So let's just bust that myth right now. Look, here's the secret, and it's so simple. It's not about having a bunch of money, it's about using the money you have. See, wealthy people don't just sit on their cash. They make their money go out and work for them. It's not about the size of your starting investment, it's about the habit. It's about being consistent, even if it's just with tiny amount. Okay, so you're probably thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Perfect question. I'm about to show you 3 real deal apps you can download on your phone, like today, and start investing with as little as a single dollar. This is where we stop talking and start doing. All right, here are our 3 contenders, Acorns, Robinhood, and Stash. Let's break them down real quick. Think of Acorns as the set it and forget it option. It invests your spare change automatically. Robinhood is for you if you want to be a bit more hands-on, picking and choosing your stocks without paying fees. And Stash? Stash is like your friendly guide teaching you the ropes as you go. So there's something for everyone here. So with Acorns, it's pretty genius. It's basically effortless. Let's say you buy a coffee for $3.50. Acorns sees that, rounds it up to $4, and automatically invests that extra 50 cents for you. It puts it into a mix of different investments, so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. You're literally investing without even thinking about it. How cool is that? Then you've got Robinhood, and this one is a total game changer because it tackles a huge problem. You ever look at a stock like Amazon or Apple and see that it costs hundreds or thousands for one share and think, well, I'm out? Robinhood lets you buy what are called fractional shares. It means you can buy just a tiny slice of that expensive stock. You can own a piece of Apple for just $1. So as the company grows, your little slice grows right along with it. And finally, we've got Stash. This one is perfect if you've ever felt intimidated by all the jargon and charts. You know that feeling of, I don't know enough to do this. Stash is designed for you. It actually teaches you what you're doing as you do it. So you're not just putting money in, you're building your knowledge and your confidence at the same time. Okay, now for my favorite part. This is where it gets kind of magical. Let's look at the actual math. Let's see what happens when you're consistent with these tiny, tiny investments over time. I'm telling you, the results are, well, they're pretty shocking. So let's just start with $1 a day. That's it, $1. That's less than you'd spend on, well, pretty much anything these days. It feels like nothing, doesn't it? But let's see what that nothing can actually turn into. Check this out. After just 1 year of putting in $1 a day, you've invested $365, right? But with growth, your account could be worth around $408. Fast forward 5 years, you've put in just over $1,800, but your balance is now over $2,100. And look at 10 years, you've put in $3,650, but your account is sitting at $5,400. That's a serious difference. So where did all that extra cash come from? Look at this chart. Over 10 years, almost $2,000 of that final amount is just from market growth. That's money you didn't have to work for. That's your money making money for you. It did all the heavy lifting. This, my friends, is the power of what they call compound interest. It's the secret sauce. It's your money making babies, and then those babies make babies. It's an exponential growth machine, and now you know how to turn it on for yourself. All right, I can feel the energy. You're ready to go. So let me make this so simple that you can literally get started in the next 10 minutes. I'm serious. No more excuses, no more I'll do it later. Here is the exact 6-step plan. Okay, step 1, choose a platform. Acorns, Robinhood, Stash. Don't get stuck here, just pick one. You can always change later.
2. Download the app and sign up. Easy. 3. Connect your bank. I know this can feel scary, but these apps are heavily regulated and secure. 4. Decide your amount. Start small. $1 a day, $5 a week, whatever you won't miss. 5. And this is the most important part. Automate it. Set it and forget it. And finally, step 6, the hardest step of all, leave it alone. Just let your money do its thing.
Okay, but before you run off and download those apps, we need to talk about a few things. Let's call them the beginner traps. These are the super common mistakes that can totally kill your momentum right out of the gate. Avoiding these is just as important as starting.
First, and we've talked about this, is waiting until you have more money. Don't do it. Start now. Mistake number 2, checking your account every single day. The market goes up, it goes down. You'll drive yourself nuts. Just let it be. Third big mistake, cashing out your small gains because you got excited. No, you're stealing from your future self. Let that money compound. And finally, don't try to be a genius and time the market. Consistency beats timing every single time.
You know, there's this great quote that just says it all. The best time to invest was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Don't wait for another perfect moment. This is it. Right now is your time. You know, what we're talking about here is actually way bigger than just money. It's about changing how you see yourself. It's about shifting your entire identity.
Right now, you might feel like you're just surviving, just getting by, paycheck to paycheck. But the second you invest that first dollar, you make a shift. You're not just surviving anymore, you're building. You're no longer just a worker, you're an investor. You go from feeling broke to knowing you're growing. That is a massive mental shift. So when it all comes down to it, what do you really need to start this journey? Do you need a high income? Nope. A fancy degree? Absolutely not. Do you need to get lucky? Not at all. All you need is $1 and a little bit of courage to just begin.
Look, you have everything you need to start building your own future right now. It all starts today. It starts with just $1. Your future is out there waiting for you. The only question is, will you go build it